you're watching this video, you're probably wondering why you're not achieving the goals that you're setting for yourself. I'm Janu and I talk about all things intentional living. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons as to why you might not be achieving those goals and ways to change those habits. Number 1 is you don't write out your goals or you make them too vague. I think a lot of people have goals and dreams that they have in their head, but you have to write it down on paper or in Notion. I have a Notion template in the description box below. But if you don't actually write out your goals, it's never gonna happen. You have to bring it to life by first putting it out into the world and not just having it in your head. And a lot of times people will have dreams such as, oh, I want a house, or I want a car, or I want to make this amount of money, or I want to do certain things, but they don't write out specific goals. So for example, if you wanted to buy a house, where is the house located? Let's say I want to buy a house in LA for $1 million, which means I need X amount for a down payment, which means I need to start doing certain things now and putting savings away now. And it's going to take me X amount of years to get the down payment versus, oh, I want to buy a house. But if you don't actually write out the steps that it takes to get that house, you're never going to get it. It's very important to be specific about the things that you want, because that's how goals and dreams happen. If you're specific about the thing that it is that you want, then you can actually take steps towards achieving that goal. The second reason you might not be achieving your goals is lack of planning and not creating concrete deadlines. Having goals and dreams is great, but if you don't set concrete deadlines, it's going to be really hard to achieve those goals. Creating an action plan is how I achieve my goals. Like I said before, I use Notion to break down all the goals that I have and figure out what it is that I need to do to accomplish them. So let's say my goal is to, for example, get a down payment on a house. And let's say that down payment is $12,000, just throwing out a number. That means that each month I need to be saving $1,000 towards that down payment. So again, instead of saying, oh, I want a down payment towards a house, I say to myself, I know how much the down payment's gonna be, which tells me specifically how much I need to be saving each and every month to get that goal. So the more you break down your goals and you're very specific, you're gonna have a higher chance of achieving your goals. The third reason why you might not be achieving your goals is you give up way too soon. I think a lot of people, when they wanna start businesses or they have certain goals, they get really discouraged if it doesn't happen quickly. I know there's a lot of people who want to work for themselves or be a creator like myself, and if after 3 to 6 months they haven't done anything or made money, they just give up. And I'm here to tell you that it takes time to accomplish big things. It's not something that happens overnight. And I think a lot of times when we see people that are successful, we see what they're doing now, but we don't see the years and years that went into getting where they are today. I know for me, for example, it took probably 4 years to make this a full-time job. I didn't give up, but if I were to give up in year 3 or year 2, I wouldn't be here today. So you have to make sure that you don't give up. And if you really know in your heart that what you're doing is what you should be doing, then you just have to go after it and trust the universe that things will fall into place. And when it's your time, it's your time. I know for me, I've spent years learning about how to edit videos, filmmaking equipment, all these different things that go into what I do now. And those times that I wasn't necessarily making money as a content creator when I was first starting out, I was just learning how to be the best content creator. So how can you be the best, whatever it is that you're trying to do? If you set a goal for yourself and it doesn't happen when that deadline pops up, I would just take the time to reflect and ask yourself what you could have done differently and go ahead and start setting new goals. Or it could be a similar goal, but go ahead and keep going after that goal. Sometimes, depending upon what it is, like I know in business, if one funnel doesn't work, you have to try another. But the point is that you can't give up and you have to keep trying. And you can't take a door closing as you should just stop trying going after your dreams altogether. You should just take it as that's not the door that you're supposed to go through. You're supposed to go through another one. The fourth one is you live in an environment that doesn't support your goals. Now, this is a big one. For me, I'm all about surrounding myself with people that support me and support my goals. The book, The One Thing, states that environments are made up of people and places. The book says that these 2 factors must line up to support your goals. Otherwise, they would cause friction to your goals. So make sure that the people you surround yourself with and your location both add something to your goals rather than take away from them. I don't surround myself with people that are small-minded and that think that my dreams are too big. You know, there's different things that people will say, but you have to believe in yourself. And I think it's so important to be around people that also are, working towards goals and dreams, and you can help support each other, because it's hard out here. It's hard to, go after big things. But I think if you surround yourself around people that are also going after big things, that's super helpful. And I know sometimes some people don't have those people around them. So for me, I just kind of isolate myself to an extent. I don't think you should just close the door and never talk to anyone, but I think it's really important as to who you tell your dreams and goals to, because you yourself can already be negative. You yourself can already tell yourself that you can't accomplish something. You don't need additional people telling you that you can't do something, because it's already hard enough. So I think surrounding yourself around people that are also like-minded is super important. And then also in terms of places, are you someone that is productive at a coffee shop versus working at home? Like, what are the best environments for you to thrive in? Is it better for you to be in sunny Los Angeles, or would you rather be in cold New York? I think it's really asking yourself, where is the best place for me to be? Where can I thrive the most? And just all around finding the best environment in terms of people, in terms of weather, in terms of productivity and noise. What is the best environment for you? And that definitely has helped me a lot. And the final reason as to why you might not be achieving your goals is that you don't believe you can do it. I think believing that you can do it is half the battle. I think when you put out into the world that you can do something and you believe in yourself, it's definitely been something life-changing for me. Like believing that I deserve to be here, that I deserve to make money, that I deserve to be happy, that I deserve all these things has really changed my life. I think when you decide that you are worthy and deserving of, opportunities and success, that's when it comes into your life. So if there's one thing you take away from this video, I hope it's that you believe in yourself and that you can actually achieve anything that you want. But it starts with you, and it starts with believing that you can do it. Because like I said, once you write it out, once you put it down on paper, that's when things start to become real. So let me know in the comment section below what some of your goals and dreams are. I really want to know. I'm rooting for you. I'm supporting you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.